Alright. Now, this is going to be a little bit delayed, but... Okay, alright. Live. Cut it. Cut the music and turn up 2, 3, and 4. Okay, alright. I will cue you when I'm ready, okay? Alright, hey guys! Welcome to Spectrum 23.9 Amplifying Voices. We're live on Facebook Live. So, I want to start off by saying that this week has been pretty dark in America. We're not going to get into why. We're not going to get into the politics. We're going to just relax and have fun. So everyone, and we have a few guests in here as well on Amplifying Voices. So join us on Facebook Live. We're live also on Spectrum 22.9. We're going to be taking very little to minimal music breaks, but when we do, obviously, DJ Andrew is behind the board. So, without further ado, Andrew, cue the presentation.
The following is a special presentation of the Spectrum 23.9.
Hello. You got on. Okay. Anyway, folks, welcome to Amplifying Voices. It is I, DJ Grammy, on this Friday, September 19th, 2025. As I said, we're not going to get into politics. We're going to have fun. We're going to ask questions. We're going to get you guys caught up on what we will have been doing and our other special guests. So, on camera 1, we got me and Will Edwards. On camera 2, we've got
Viola.
Ben. Yeah, Viola and Ben. So, and we're just going to be real with you guys, tonight on Amplifying Voices. So we hope everyone enjoys, and if you guys have any comments, feel free to comment below. I'll be watching Facebook Live. But yeah, as I said, it's September. Very beautiful. By the way, we're in our new official studio off of Hobson. I know I just shared one of our last videos that we just did on Discord and also on YouTube, as there's a hair on my microphone. But yeah, let's kind of just introduce everyone. And when you guys, and during your turn, just let us know what you guys have been up to this past week. It could be one or two things or whatever. And again, this is unfiltered and uncensored. You never know what will happen live. You never know. But as I said, I'm John Graham. I've been trying to keep away from the social media nightmare. Hung out with my best friend pretty much all week. While their parents were out of town. Did a couple fireball shots. And I tried something that tasted like pure gasoline and did not like it at all. So, but yeah. What about you, sir?
I'm doing good today. How about you?
And this is yours, by the way.
Oh, it's
yeah,
on.
Yeah. That's your microphone.
Hi.
Yeah,
it's on.
Yeah.
It is on? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Only one on is mic 3.
No, it's mic 1.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
No,
All right.
I moved it to mic 1. I moved. Switch around.
Yeah. But yeah, we're on Facebook Live. Come in here and let us know what you guys are up to. So let me introduce you guys to, as I kind of already somewhat introduced you guys already, Ben and Viola, to the group. Viola's been wanting to do a podcast with me for a while. And Ben hasn't joined me on a podcast in forever, it seems like. So I'm glad to have them both on. But yeah, what have you guys been up to this week?
You want to go first? I guess I've just been studying driver's manual. Gonna probably drive, after I guess in the next few months with that 21 stuff. And I've also been hanging out with my best friends and stuff, and just I'm looking forward. I've just been waiting for my anticipated game of the year to come out, of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
Talking close to the mic so people can hear you, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they could.
I'm Vyola, and
Oh, now the mic's in the camera's face.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm Viola. I haven't really been doing much this past week. I saw you. We went to the mall. We were at the mall today, but not much has been going on for me, really. Just been doing me.
Yeah.
And along with you, waiting for the anticipated game of the year.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know what that game of the year is, it's Sonic Racing.
Cross Worlds.
Sonic Cross Worlds.
Oh,
Wow.
Zowie.
Owie. So, all right, yeah, and I told the guys, that obviously we would ask questions, about, kind of what to do, like, so really on the show we talk about like Will's hobbies, which is like karate, and he has a couple karate tournaments that he does, or he has like a karate tournament like every like month, of the year. So do you want to enlighten them on kind of like what your hobby is, and we'll go from there? Or other hobbies, maybe?
Yeah, so apart from martial arts, I also like playing kind of like calming games. Probably my favorite is Minecraft, since it's one of those games that you can't really get angry at unless you die in the game, and if you do, that's on you, because you're not going against anybody in the game.
Yeah.
Unless you're wanting to.
Yeah.
If that is the case, then that's on you, because you loaded up the game.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
As far as like what I do just in my like free time, I do like going to, like, for example, I like going to Leo Park. That's probably my favorite park. I just go there to swing. It's one of the few things I do that kind of helps get my brain in a happy place, because as we know, our brain health is one of the most important things. So there is that. And we were on the topic of karate, like karate tournaments. And this was actually a good time for me to mention that the Legacy Martial Arts hosted TKA tournament is literally 1 week from now. That is taking place here in Fort Wayne. So this is the only tournament this year from the TKA that's being hosted here in Fort Wayne. Last year there were 2 tournaments hosted down here, but they cut it to 1 tournament. Simply, I guess the best way to put it is for financial stability, because last year they kind of didn't make enough ends meet for those 2 tournaments, so they decided to do just 1. So There is that, which I think it'll be fun. That was a jump scare.
Yeah.
All right.
I love jump scares, though.
Yeah. So there will be a few things to keep in mind for at this tournament. So the first thing, and we did get the permission to, is that me and John can host a podcast before the tournament begins, because the doors to the location, which is the Concordia Seminar, or Seminary.
Yeah, Seminary.
Seminary, yeah. And the doors open at 8, but the actual event doesn't start until 10. So we could have at most a full 2 hours to do a podcast, maybe more like an hour and a half, because it takes time to set everything up, and then we have to set everything away when everything gets started. And so there is that. The second thing is I will be making an exception to do a kumite competition because basically last year I admitted that I wasn't going to be doing kumite this year for just so I can better on it in training and also let my ribs heal for about a good half a year, over a year, more like I'd say it's been a year now.
Yeah.
But basically, I'm gonna be making an exception to that because this tournament is in my hometown, and I want to represent my hometown and my home karate school through all competitions. So, granted, that would mean that I will be a little bit rusty with as far as like fighting black belts like my age, because I have been doing training in the dojo, but what I experience at the tournaments is not the same as what I do in the dojo, mainly because one, in the dojo, we're just there trying to get better. We're not trying to really compete against each other. Sometimes we do apply the rules to say, okay, let's actually aim for points. But the biggest problem, I guess you could say, is that you're not really fighting the same people, like the same leveled people that you will be at tournaments. Like, I'm one of the only adult black belts that train there. A lot of the other adults are kind of, they're good, just not black belts. The only black belt, only other black belts that are in the adult class are like teenagers. Like one of them, I believe, is I think one of them is 14 or 15, and the other is 11 or 12. They're both brothers, and their mom is an adult that's part of the group, but she's in a belt lower than them since her kids started before she did. So there is that. So I guess it'll be the first going against people that I haven't gone against in the ring in a while. So I am kind of prepared that I'm not going to be that good, but it is better to get the rust off ahead of time for when I do officially get back into it for the next season.
Yeah. So for my guess, besides video games, what is something like karate, or kind of like how Will likes karate that you guys are invested in, besides video games?
I can't really think of anything.
Me neither.
What did you guys? Okay, so then let me ask you, what did you guys do in like high school? Like, weren't you guys both in drama theater?
No.
No, I wasn't in a drama club, no.
Okay.
In high school, I did a lot of walking, a lot of exercising, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I did theater once. Then I worked at I didn't really work. I just volunteered as part of the backstage crew. I don't want to get into the specifics of that, though.
Yeah, and that's fair.
But I guess, like, not even currently, I'm not doing it, but I am invested in exercise.
Yeah.
Bettering my health.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can speak on that because I've in total I first started training when I was 8 when I first started karate, but I guess when I first started taking like weightlifting seriously, like I first started doing it when I was in I'm trying to remember, what age would you be when you're in the freshman year of high school? Would you be 14 or 15?
Around 15.
15,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So pretty much when I was in my freshman year of high school is when I first started weightlifting. I did 4 consecutive years of strength and conditioning. But I guess when I took it, like the whole like physical kind of health like kind of aspect of it, like when I was in high school, I was just doing it because it was fun and better than sitting in a chair all day. But nowadays, I mostly do it kind of just to better myself.
Hey, Andrew.
Which
can you grab me the pen and paper? Thank you.
Are you writing down notes?
Yes. I'm taking notes. But then we are. Continue.
Yeah. So pretty much, I'm pretty experienced with that kind of stuff. I will say it's kind of harder in the beginning. I guess the biggest part is just making sure you stay on track with it, because it's one thing when you do it like once or twice and you think, oh, this is nice, but you have to make it like a consistent thing, and sometimes you have to make it more difficult as time goes on to see progress come from it, because if you stick to the same thing for too long, you won't really notice much of a difference. It's kind of like I don't know what the best comparison is, but I guess it's like when you're holding, like if you're holding yourself like from the ceiling or something, like if you had a pull-up bar and you're just not even trying to pull yourself up, you're just trying to hold on. At first, it might feel hard. You might not be able to hold on for as long, but the more you do it and the more you like say, oh, this hurts, but I know I'm going to get something out of it, then you'll notice more benefits from it over time. So even though it's can be painful and at times, and especially for people with autism, like some might not be as used to that sort of stress as others. In my case, I'm kind of used to the physical stress, but yeah, it's just something to get used to, and you'll see benefits out of it. So that actually brings me to my next question for all of us. How do you take care of stress or overstimulation? And who wants to go first? I'll go first.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So one of them, which I did mention earlier, it's swinging on swings. But one of the most immediate things I do if I'm stressed out is I just remove myself from the environment that's stressing me out. So, like, if there's people arguing or there's just something wrong about the area that I'm around, then I just walk away from that area so that I don't get stressed out about it. And though probably one of the most effective things that I do for, I guess, quote, emptying my mind or resetting my mind is usually every, I would say, 3 or 4 times, or 3 or 4 times a year, I do what's called float therapy, which, if you've never heard of it before, basically it's where you're in a tub filled with salt water, and it just makes you float on the surface, and you kind of feel like you're flying, kind of. You don't feel any weight on your body. So that's kind of what makes it interesting. It's one of those few things where it doesn't feel like gravity is affecting you at all. So, yeah, that's one of my favorite things, although I only use it as sort of a last resort, because, like, when I really do need it, and I only really need it, like, once every 3 or 4 months, because it's also expensive, I will say that. But they do have it here in town. There's actually one place called Rivers Relaxation. It's on, like, East DuPont near the BMV. It's right across the street from Kroger. So it's pretty cool. And they have more than just float therapy. They also have they also have saunas, light therapy, those relax chairs. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, they have a lot of things there.
Lazy Boys, I think. Is that what you're talking about? Like or are you talking about like recliners?
I guess they're kind of like recliners.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I'll go next. So one thing that I do to take care of overstimulation is that I'll just listen to music. And like it's gotten to the point where I literally have to invest in like good headphones, or good earbuds, because like I usually pace around the room, like if I'm overly excited or or just kind of like stressed out, I'll pace around the room as I listen to music, and I have like narrow ears, so like normal earbuds, they fall out my ear, even if I go like more than like 5 miles per hour, if I need to jog or get out of the house, I have a chance of losing earbuds. So
what does like narrow ears mean?
So like they're just like small, it's kind of like I have narrow feet, so I usually have to like special order like shoes like from Tenias and stuff like that. So that's kind of like an issue that I have with my feet is. Really my entire wardrobe, I have to sometimes have to, special order things. But yeah, so I listen to music, pacing around the room if I'm if I'm stressed out. I mean, obviously, if I'm around, if I'm sharing like a hotel room with people, or if I'm not in a position where I can do that, I'll just, I'll just lay in bed or, or just kind of like lay down so I can listen, but I'll still listen to music. So I kind of de-stimulate, but it also doesn't help. It also doesn't hurt to get out of the house, which actually I just thought of a good question that will be my second question after the other guys go. But V and Ben, what do you guys think? What helps?
Okay, so kind of similar to you, I listen to music. I don't like to go anywhere without my headphones because I need music if I'm overstimulated.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna pop them on. I'll get myself away from the situation, pop my headphones on, and just listen to music. And it's really been the only thing that's really helped me since I was 13, 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing, mostly as, V and John do. I kind of just pop into music. I just like the, I guess, walk away, or just walk while listening to music. It helps, and, I usually try and find a space to myself if I can. I like the rest. So,
yeah.
Naps help.
Yeah. Naps really do, naps really do help in that situation. Now, what do you guys think? Those that are watching the live on Facebook Live, and also if you have any questions for me, Will, V, or even Ben, feel free to pop on in and ask and answer questions. Andrew, did you have a response to what helps you?
It's pretty much the same what you guys do.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same like you, and pretty much the same.
Yeah. Did you have something?
Oh, I was just gonna say before we get on to our next question, I did just want to mention that today is my middle brother's 19th birthday.
Oh,
yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Watch out, world! They're 1 year to 20 years old.
Yeah, because I have two younger brothers. One of them is 3 years younger, and the other 5 years younger.
Yeah.
Though the funniest thing is I'm actually the shortest of my brothers. I'm 5'10". My middle brother, he's like 5'10" and a half. But my youngest brother, he's 6 foot.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The difference is that I'm actually the biggest of my brothers because my youngest brother, he's the tallest, but he's also the skinniest, and it's kind of the same. It goes from middle then shortest. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of one of the biggest differences that I always keep in mind. Like whenever somebody says like, "Oh, look at," like if somebody came up to me and said, "Oh wow, Will, your brother is bigger than you," and I'm like, "Are you saying bigger or just taller?" Because there is a difference.
They probably mean taller.
Yeah, because there is a difference between being big and being tall. So there's it's just a kind of a funny thing I hear quite often.
Yeah, and actually, am I correct to say that I think the only one that doesn't have siblings is Andrew?
No, I have siblings.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. So I'm guessing no one's an only child in this room.
No.
So all right, well that's. I don't know. By the way, those of you on the live can actually see in the background that actually, can you move Tails down? Yeah.
It's got a fly guy.
It's got a fly. It's got a fly. Okay, so gotta fly. So but yeah. So on Will's left shoulder, you can see Tails right there. We got Jerry Seinfeld on the middle one, and then we got a Pride baseball from Fort Wayne Tin Cash.
I also just did notice. Did you just recently get a TV set up right there?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
So this is as this is the room where we do our Sunday night football broadcast. As we watch along, you guys are more welcome to join us. Whenever there's a football game. We usually like to do like a Super Bowl party as well. So,
Hey John, when's the Velma viewing?
Well, okay, yeah. So, yeah, that was Ben that asked that question, and he asked when's the Velma viewing going to be? And technically, now that we actually have a TV in here, I don't know. Should we devote an entire podcast to just watching Velma all right. Tell you what, we're actually gonna have another opportunity for you guys to donate to go that goes towards the cause. And I'm gonna say if we raise $1,000, anyone that wants to join in, we'll just do like a mega cast live on Facebook Live and we can run on Discord with our cameras of our reactions of Velma.
Okay.
I'll be honest. That was something that Ben and I wanted to do last year, but we didn't raise enough. We didn't meet the threshold. So if you guys want us to react to one of the worst shows, at least I've been told, ever. We're gonna have a block party soon. Hopefully we can fill in or do it on the weekend before it gets cold. So we'll probably do that. Maybe we'll probably have to do it in October. So, but yeah, stay tuned. We'll let you guys know how you guys can participate and all that. Yeah. So, okay. So next question I had in mind, and if you guys have a question for us, feel free to jump in, or if you just have something random to share.
I'll think about it.
Okay. So I guess I have a random question. Hang on, I'll get to you here in a minute. I have a random question for V. Did you get anything interesting at the mall?
No, I didn't get anything. I got those pretzels, but that's about it.
The pretzel.
The pretzel.
How does pepperoni taste on pretzels?
It's like your mom.
As I said, unfiltered and uncensored. You never know. You never know what's going to happen live, y'all. You never know. Or is that your brother? Nash.
Yeah, Nash.
Okay.
He's my youngest brother. Yeah,
Nash.
that is my mom saying that.
Yes. Yeah. So as I said, you guys can jump in to the chat and just kind of interact. But yeah, Will, what you had your hand raised.
Yeah, I was gonna let all you guys know about something fun that I'm doing in October, but this kind of leads me to this question: did we have anything special going on in October? Because you did mention the block party, but was there other things?
So yeah, we'll probably do the block party, and now that we have the spacious van sitting outside, we'll probably do a Halloween trip for Cedar Point.
And would that be like on Halloween weekend or something?
I mean, we could if you want. I'm free. I actually was told that like Thursday night is probably one of the best nights to go. You know, because there's hardly any line. But like Thursday, they open like at 6. So, but yeah, that's definitely something that we need to definitely consider.
Yeah.
Is do another Halloween, do another Cedar Point trip right for Halloween.
Yeah, and because I did want to mention something kind of exciting that's happening for me and my family for October.
Yeah.
And that is from October 12th to October 17th. Me, my brothers, my dad, and stepmom, we're going to be going to Mexico for that whole week.
I'm going. Where in Mexico?
I forgot the exact name of the resort. I just know that it's on the east coast of
Would it be Cancun?
I think now that I think about it, I think it might be Cancun.
Oh, I'm actually going to Cancun in November.
Ah.
So,
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah. Speaking of which, on those dates that I'm gonna be gone, you're gonna have to be. Would you be available to run the board for the podcast?
Depends if somebody gives me a Weigand, yeah.
Okay.
Depends when it is though.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. It'll be around November 15th.
Okay.
So, but anyway, yeah. So
Which, this actually does give me this next good question. That is, what has been your favorite vacation that you've gone on in your life? Like, which do you think was your favorite?
Okay. Let's. I have to think about that. So let's start with the guys. Me and.
You guys have to think about it too.
My best vacation, probably last year and the year before with Savannah got to Michigan. Because vacations with family have never gone that well. But with Sav, it's been good vacations.
Yeah.
Not getting treated horribly.
Yeah.
It's been the best vacations, I guess. And the first vacation we went on, that's when we got together. That was nice.
Were you guys like friends before then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were friends for about, I think, a year.
Yeah.
Before we got together.
Yeah.
Now we're going on 2. Well, not going on 2, we're on 2. Going on 3.
Nice. Yeah.
Don't get mad at me, Savannah, please.
Goodness. My best vacation so far was one I went on as a kid. We were going to Indiana Beach and stuff. We stayed in one of those hotels. And I had some good times, like being excited about hitting Justin Bieber's face with a bat.
Please explain.
Yes, please explain.
Yeah. So like somebody was like hosting their party outside of like I don't know, or like where we were staying, and I guess we were invited. So I got thing they had a little Justin Bieber thing, so I got to hit his face with a bat.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, man, funnest moment of my life, getting to hit Justin Bieber's face with a bat. Would do again. And that beach was it was a fun experience too, and I had some fun in the pool and stuff.
You went swimming.
You want swimming?
He was
Yeah, I went swimming with the boys.
Do you like the water?
Yeah, naked water.
Do you love the water?
The water makes me float.
We all float down here.
I'm gonna float in your mouth.
Okay, you lost camera privileges for that.
Yeah, you got to be careful on that.
You lost camera privileges for a few minutes at least. All right, so I think probably my favorite vacation, and this might be topped with the Cancun trip I'm going on in a few months, but so far, my favorite was actually just like Ben, when I was a kid. I guess my version of a kid was when I was a sophomore in high school. We took a band trip to California where we got to march in the Rose Bowl parade. The parade was so much fun. I was one of the whatchamacallit, like sign holders. That held that held the banner up front. I didn't have to play an instrument. That was probably one of the most beautiful things, because marching in and honestly, I think really the biggest thing that kind of shook me kind of shocked me was that I guess I didn't mentally think about how many people, let alone were there, which were probably thousands and thousands. And the Rose Bowl parade is one of the most watched parades on TV on New Year's Day. And I never really thought of that, honestly, as something that was going on. So, but yeah, we got to go to Disneyland for a day, Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I think that was probably one of the first times I realized that I had some sensory issues with some roller coasters. I think I rode the Batman ride, and I got sick as we were flying back, front and back. And I was like, oh God, what is this? Also went to Universal and the Santa Monica Pier, and so yeah, it was just really fun to go with my peers. Probably my second favorite. Probably my second favorite ride or vacation was probably with my parents when we went to Wisconsin Dells. So, all right, well, you're up.
All right, so as of right now, I have a lot of different vacation stories. Couple I can name off the top of my head are Miami. I did a cruise down there with my family. Another is we went to Gatlinburg. There was St. Louis. So there was a lot of ones, but probably the one that I remember most that kind of had a meaningful feel to it was for my 13th birthday. My dad took me to Salt Lake City to meet his brother, and we went hiking in the mountains as well as camping in the mountains, And then on another day, we did horseback riding in the desert. And the biggest thing that caught me by surprise was the temperature difference between the mountains and the desert. Like up in the mountains, it felt like it was winter up there. But in the desert, it felt like it was summer out there. So it's kind of interesting how it works like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's that sounds like a great. That does sound like a nice relaxing vacation. Gatlinburg, which is in Tennessee. We're where we got all the black bears and
Yeah, we didn't have to fight any bears.
So that's always a good thing.
Which actually, fun fact, when it comes to bears, the one you have to be the most careful of is grizzly bears. Like, they're the ones that will attack you without hesitation. Black bears, they're kind of not as aggressive. They're only really aggressive if, like, they're with their babies, because they'll get very defensive. But in general, they don't really look at humans as, like, prey compared to grizzly bears. So as long as you keep your distance from them and don't, like, try to make them mad or scare them, then they shouldn't try to jump you.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, V. What about Yogi Bear?
Oh, Yogi.
Yeah.
Yogi Bear.
Someone has to ask the real questions.
What about them Yogi Bears?
He likes picnic baskets.
Be wary picnickers.
All right. So what is one thing on everyone's bucket list? Do you know what a bucket list is? Bucket list is?
What you want to do before you move on.
Yeah. Before you move on from this world.
I guess if maybe there was one specific thing that I'd always want to do, maybe sometime in the future. I can't guarantee when I could do it, but if I really wanted to, I would love to go to Tokyo, because I have heard a lot of cool things about it there, and I do know some people that grew up there and lived there. One of them was one of my former ICP partners, who, fun fact, was also my prom date in my 12th grade year. So she was actually in a grade below me, but she had enough credits to graduate the same year as me. And when she did, she moved back to Japan. And it looks kind of nice, pretty nice there. And I do watch a lot of animes, and they do show what Japan is like. So if there is at some point in the future possible to do that, then I would really love to do that. Albeit, I'd prefer to do it with other people, because I probably can't do that kind of stuff all by myself. It would probably be a bit too much.
I definitely agree that really going anywhere internationally would probably be a little bit too much for me, and I probably would need like a guide to guide me. I think for me on my bucket list, and again I can do this like probably any year. Although I do have some requests if I do this, but I definitely would love to actually be in New York City on New Year's Eve. But my only request is someone better buy me an adult diaper, because like going through that big crowd, and having to go to the bathroom, it's probably
it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. So I'd much rather just wear an adult diaper, and just let things flow, and I mean, that might be definitely one thing that I wait to do, or wait to do with a significant other. Because I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want to do it by myself. I would want to either do it with a friend, or go there with a friend, or be there with a significant other. So.
Well, good job, John. At least you admit you need the diaper.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Ben, you just volunteer yourself to go next.
Okay. Well, I guess just like John, I guess I believe my best vacation is actually yet to come. I mean, because eventually I would like to go on a vacation with a significant other.
Yeah.
That's one of the things on my bucket list. Like, just, vacation, just me, one other person, where you can really just relax.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You next.
I think I really have a bucket list. I mean, I guess going to college is something I.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I would say that's definitely kind of like big on the bucket list. So, okay, all right. So I actually had two other questions I was going to ask. So I'm going to let you guys choose which one we should answer next or finish off with, because we're 10 minutes away from closing time. And I mean, this can be as dark as you want it to be. Like, I honestly want this to be like honest and frugal, because I mean, it may not be the same answer for everyone, but okay, all right. Which question would you rather do? What was COVID like for you when it all shut down? Like, did your life change? Were you going crazy? Or do we want to do one fun fact about each other?
Fun fact sounds nice.
Yeah, I would say fun fact. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do fun fact that we don't know or already know about you. Okay. I guess I'll volunteer Will to go first.
Oh, I was going to let somebody else go first.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have one in the chamber already?
I don't know. I've been pretty open with everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I have one. I know one other person might know. Wink, wink. But I do have something. I have something funny.
Okay. All right. So, okay. I guess. I guess I will. I guess I'll go first. So, everyone probably knows who Neil Patrick Harris is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, my old principal in my elementary school that literally adored me, because he really knew about my autism diagnosis, and he really helped me out. Like one thing that he would do for me is basically he would let me pull the fire alarm, because it's been driving me crazy, or it was driving me crazy to kind of figure out what that annoying sound was coming from. And so basically with the tornado siren and the fire alarm, when we did fire drills, which absolutely bugged me, he let me kind of pull the fire alarm, pull the tornado siren. So it just kind of showed me, okay, this is what makes this sound. And honestly, although I still get bothered by those sensitive noises, I'm least likely now to freak out if a fire alarm goes off. But the fun thing about him, though, is that he's actually Neil Patrick Harris's cousin. So my principal was.
Wow.
So I don't know where I went, but I remember Neil Patrick Harris did Starship Troopers, I think it was. And I got like a signed autograph from Neil Patrick Harris for that. So that's a little fun fact about me, since I was trying to think of something that these guys don't already know about me. I mean, we're all best friends here, but like there's something fun things that they haven't known.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next. So a little fun fact about me is how I got my nickname, which is called Will the Thrill, and now I got that nickname from, I believe it was my 7th grade math teacher. His name was Mr. McNeese, and he was kind of famous for being the kind of the jokester who, like, if he had an unwanted visitor enter his classroom, he would throw an eraser towards them, and he'd be like, "Why are you in the classroom?" But whenever I walked into the classroom for something, he would never throw an eraser at me, and I would be like, "Why don't I get thrown erasers at me? Why is that?" And he used to say that because I'm always a thriller in his class, and that's where I got that nickname, which is it's kind of interesting how I got it. When I look back at it, it's a really cool name, but it's not every day you get a name like that from a math teacher, especially a guy who playfully throws things at intruders. I guess if that's the best word to call them. Positive intruders, which are students, even though that's not the best word to use.
I guess a fun fact about me, I don't know if I've shared this, but I gave myself the nickname V because of Cyberpunk. The main character's name is V, and gave myself that. So
Does he have long hair like you?
when I played as male V, yes,
Oh, that's cool.
because you can customize
Yeah.
your character.
And one thing I will say that, and we don't want to enrage the gamer community, but I know you guys are talking about like how there's a female V and a male V now. What's
Yeah.
that?
So the marketing was always male V, but I think CD Projekt Red did like a test because you can upload your statistics to them,
Yeah.
and I believe they found that most players play as female V. So they changed the marketing to be about female V, and I saw a lot of YouTube threads of people getting really mad about that. I don't know. It was mainly guys.
Yeah.
Oh no! God forbid a female character be the center of marketing.
I mean, why not just use both so that both options are there? I mean, you don't need to do like one over the other. Just give the option of both.
But the thing is, when you choose your difficulty or to choose to start from the DLC or the main game, the image that shows up is male V. So they're still using both in the game.
Oh no, the camera's messed up.
No!
So V just learned about our cameras, like how they're motion or how they're controlled by hands. Actually, all right. Actually, this I know we've done this before, and this is completely off topic.
Was I even framed the entire time I was talking?
No, it wasn't always like that.
Okay,
It just
alright.
recently was
Okay, all right,
did that.
okay, all right. So,
Oh, it's me.
all right. So, dang it! Hang on, I need to turn off tracking because for whatever reason it wants to just track Ben.
Maybe because he's a good guy.
He likes you.
Oh, it's you.
No, pet the camera.
Okay, okay, so Ben's gonna be our guinea pig. So Ben, follow or do I do with the camera?
Okay.
Or no.
The camera?
Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool? It's so
I'm giving
basically
the camera the L.
basically the hand motion that Ben is doing now is in the camera's term zoom in. So so put your hand down for a second. If he does L again, it'll zoom out. So all right, go ahead and do L again. All right, give it a minute. Maybe. There should be. Come on, zoom out.
Does it need to Does it need to be a different hand this time?
Do I need to pet it?
Maybe try your other hand.
Yeah, I did try it. Okay, no.
Oh, you're pointing up.
It's ignoring me.
Oh, there we go. So, all right, yeah. So, but anyway, no, I don't want it on me again. But anyway, yeah. So, like, yeah, in a nutshell, but yeah, in a nutshell, that's kind of like how this is doing it. Come on.
Want me to try?
Sure. Okay. Well, anyway, but yeah, like, me. All right, so but anyway, yeah, it's a little bit after 7:00 now, so I think we're gonna end things there. Did you guys have anything else that you wanted to share?
I think you have to share my fun fact.
Oh, right, yeah, Ben, I want you to share your fun fact.
Okay. So I guess as a place that really like road signs, I like really like signs.
I really
Okay.
like cups.
More fun facts about me, guys. A little bonus. Let's go ahead. So as a kid, I decided I'm gonna be a menace. I decided, like, when me and my parents went to the Dollar Tree, I decided I'm gonna take their sign.
That's where the sign came
Yes,
from.
that's where the sign came from. So for years I've been holding on to it, and my parents are like, every once in a while, like maybe like every year or two, would say, Ben, you should bring that sign back. And it's like, but it'd be funny if I kept it for another like
Have I ever
60
seen this
years.
It's in his room.
Yeah, it's in my room.
I don't think I ever noticed it.
Like, it'd be funny if I just returned it while I was like 80 years old. There you go, Sonny's here on your side. I took it when I was 5.
75 years.
That is so.
So yeah, that's a fun fact that I found really funny.
Oh wow! Wow, I actually learned something new about you.
So now you all know that I like signs.
I've never noticed it.
I've had a sign in my room for like almost 20 years now.
Yeah, it's in this it's on his nightstand, like just as you walk into the room.
I'll have to look next time.
So, I'll see you in another 60 years, Dollar Tree.
So basically, the fun fact is, even when you were 5 years old, you knew how to be a thief.
You're a thief.
Yes. Sign thief.
My battery's getting low. So yeah, so I definitely need to make this short. But now that we're talking about being thieves, I still boring the dice. I still boring the dice.
Well, to be fair, it's pretty much the only thing I've really stolen, but that makes it funnier.
Yeah. I remember swapping Barney the dinosaur from from a kid at a daycare. What?
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 Barney's the word dinosaur.
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Who?
What? Ben doesn't get the instant look when he took a dollar sign when he was 5 years old, but
He took it from a store. He took it from a child.
Hey man, I may have taken the Dollar Tree sign, but I didn't take it from a child.
Shadow.
Shadow. All right. Well, I think we should definitely have you guys back at some point.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'll make less mom jokes next time.
Hey guys, what does a companion do?
It doesn't matter.
Roblox joke. By the way, if you're on that website, Just so here's the question of the week that we're going to end with. Would you pay $1,000 for a cosmetic snowman in the game?
Yes, 100% yes.
What?
Yeah, 1,000,000,000%.
Totally fun.
I like dumb, but probably worth it because
I'm not even in frame. It can't even see me.
All right. Well, I think I think all four of us enjoy the cameras that we have now. And by the way, probably in a couple of months, we're probably going to come out with a TV platform, so you guys can watch this show on your Roku, your Fire TV, Apple TV, whatever. So stay tuned for more more
Mom,
details.
look, I'm on TV.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
I can watch you on TV.
Mom, I'm on TV, see?
I'm on TV too. So see, ooh, look, it's me.
No, I want to be on TV.
I want to be on TV. My face is closer to the camera.
No one's
Oh, mercy. Okay, all right. So with 5% left to go, guys, we're going to take off for tonight. So for myself, I'm John Graham. This is Will Edwards. We got V and Ben on the opposite end of the lane. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. But yeah, this will be on YouTube a little bit later on tonight or in the morning. I guess whatever floats my boat. And now Will with his final thoughts.
I hope you all have a good night tonight.
And I'm sorry for stealing a Barney Dub dinosaur from a child.
And we're also sorry that we offended our moms.
And remember to change your diapers.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.